Listen, we all know the system's broken. Employers are frustrated with the current system of providing insurance for their employees. Every year we're facing double-digit rate increases that continue to just skyrocket at an alarming rate. And not only do the premiums go up, but the quality of the insurance goes down, the co-pays, the deductibles, the expenses on the employees continue to rise. So we need to find a new way to address the problem, a way that we can get better quality insurance at lower costs and provide a cap on the expenses for the employer. We're going to share with you how you can do that over the next few minutes. The old way of doing things, or the way you might be doing your insurance program right now, is that you have a group plan that the employer decides on, and it's a one-size-fits-all plan for your employees, or more, one-size-fits-none. Employees receive that defined health care benefit at an uncertain cost. They don't understand the cost of a health care visit to their doctor or an emergency room visit. All they understand is the premium coming out of their check and what their copay is. So there's no real connection to the price. When we don't understand what things cost, there's no way to help bend that curve down. Next, we have the average yearly cost for the premiums in 2009 for group plans being $15,000 for family and over $5,000 for single. Obviously, that's a lot of money going away to the health insurance companies in premium and not getting a lot in return for most of the participants. 20% annual increases are definitely affecting companies' ability to grow and have some cost control and predictability as they make their budget for the next year. And then last, there are very few incentives to reward healthy choices as employees are encouraged to make wise spending decisions. And then one of the biggest problems with our current employer system is that there's limited or no protection if you quit, if you're terminated, or if you retire before the age of 65. COBRA is a very expensive option, and there's just not a lot of coverage. That plan is owned by the employer, not the employee. So when they leave, they don't get to take it with them. So the option is the employees get to choose what to do with the money. They choose an individual health insurance policy that they would own and receive a tax-free reimbursement for any of their medical expenses or for their premium, depending on how much that contribution is. That allows the employee to choose what's the best coverage for their family. If they don't need maternity coverage, they don't have to purchase maternity coverage. They can really tailor the plan to fit their specific needs. The average yearly premium cost for family coverage in the individual market is only $7,200, and for single coverage, it's only $2,800. These plans offer 80 to 90% of your employees better, safer coverage at a lower premium. And one of the best parts about this is that ex-employees get to keep the coverage as long as they continue to pay the premiums. There's no additional cost, there's no COBRA, there's no administration that you have to take care of because they're paying these premiums on their own. So what are some of the advantages of offering a defined contribution plan as the employer? First of all, you're going to be able to have better, more affordable coverage that allows you to attract and retain more employees. The FICA savings on the cafeteria plan contributions can create a significant amount of money to your bottom line in tax savings. This gives you control over future premiums. You have predictability. You're defining the amount that goes, not the insurance company. Everything is shown as compensation to the employee, so now they have a better understanding of exactly what they're getting. A lot of the complaints we hear from employers is that you're paying half of the coverage, maybe $5,000 a year towards a family's coverage, but all the employee focuses on is the $5,000 they have to pay and the complaints and the things that go along with that. So instead of it being a negative for the employee, now they see the $5,000 that you're giving them as compensation. They get to choose what to do with it, so there's a greater appreciation for that money you're spending. And lastly, the premium savings and contributions into a health savings account for the owners are a great way for you to be able to participate in the plan if maybe you haven't been able to before. Here are a few groups in the Alabama, Birmingham area that are currently instituting defined contribution platforms for their companies. The next step to get your company started and make sure this is a right fit for you is to provide your sales agent with an initial interview form that they'll provide, a complete census, and then schedule a follow-up meeting to get the ball rolling on the cafeteria plan and to schedule the employee communication meetings. So in summary, This plan is going to enable you to control your costs and allow your employees to purchase more affordable, better coverage. Why wait?